Assalamu alaikum, this is Nashwa Saeed and this is the second part of the stats video in the Recite Right course, how to read Quran in the right way following the Tajweed rules. Now we'll continue on the next minor articulation point in the tip of the tongue, which has three letters, va, the, and ذيل. The va characteristics are رخاوة, flappiness, جهر, apparent, استعلاء, elevation, إطباق, addition, and إصمات, resistance. ثا has رخاوة, flappiness, همس, whisper, استفال, lowering, انفتاح, separation, and إصمات, resistance. The ذال has رخاوة, flappiness, جهر, apparent, استفال, lowering, انفتاح, separation, and also إصمات, resistance. Now the last minor articulation point in the tip of the tongue, which is only for the noon, توسط, moderation, جهر, apparent, استفال, lowering, انفتاح, separation, ذلاقة, fluency, and غنة. Now the lips major articulation point, which has two minor ones. The first for the ba, mim, and waw. Ba has شدة, جهر, شدة, strength, جهر, apparent, استفال, lowering, انفتاح, separation, ذلاقة, fluency, and قلقلة, shaking. The meme has توسط, moderation, جهر, apparent, استفال, lowering, انفتاح, separation, ذلاقة, fluency, and غنة. The واو رخاوة, flappiness, جهر, apparent, استفال, lowering, انفتاح, separation, إصمات, resistance, and one characteristic without opposite, which is the lean or the flexibility. Now the second minor articulation point in the lips, which is only for the fa, and the fa characteristics are رخاوة, flappiness, همس, whisper, استفال, lowering, انفتاح, separation, and ذلاقة, fluency. Now we come to the stats. We start with the first letter in the back of the tongue. The qaf has four strong characteristics and only one weak. Kaf has one strong and three weak ones. Jim has three strong ones, two weak characteristics, while the Sheen has one strong characteristic and four weak ones. The Ya, one strong and four weaks as well. These are the middle tongue letters, Jim, Sheen, and Ya. Now, the two edges of the tongue. The first is the Dad, which has four strong characteristics and one weak. Lam has three strong ones and two weak ones. Now, the tip of the tongue. First, minor articulation point for the Ra, which has four strong characteristics and two weak ones. The Sad, three strong, two weak. Sin, one strong and four weak ones. The Za, the last whistle letter, with two strong ones and three weak characteristics. And now we will move to the next minor articulation point in the tip of the tongue for the ta, the te, and the del. So far, every letter has mix of strong and weak characteristics. The strongest, as we can see, is the qaf and the dad, with four strong characteristics for each. Now we continue on the letters, the minor articulation point for ta, te, and del. The ta actually doesn't have any weak characteristics since it is the strongest Arabic letter with five strong characteristics and zero weak ones. The te has only one strong characteristic, which is the shidda, strength, and three weak ones. The del has three strong characteristics and two weak ones. Now, next minor articulation point for the, and del. The has three strong ones and one weak. Zero strong characteristics and four weak ones. The dhal has one strong and three weak. Last minor articulation point for the noun with 3 strong characteristics and 2 weak ones. Now we came to the lips major articulation point with 2 minor ones. The first for ba, mim, and waw. The ba has three strong characteristics and 2 weak ones. The mim, same, 3 strong, 2 weak, while the waw has only 1 strong and 4 weak ones. Now the second minor articulation point in the lips, only for the fa, which is from the weakest letters with 0 strong characteristics and 4 weak ones. You can see from the first look that both of the fa from the lips and the fa from the tip of the tongue are from the weakest, like the ha and the ha before. And the strongest here is the ta. Come next to it is the dha and then the ba, because the dha has only 1 weak characteristic, which is the rakhawa, while the ba has 2 weak ones. Now we came to the stats. We have 10 levels of strong and weakness in letters. The strongest at all is the ta, with no weak characteristics and 5 strong ones, and the weakest are 4. The ha, also the tha and the fa. In the middle, the second level in strength, the qaf and dod, same level, then ra, then dha, then jim, lam, sad, dal, noon, ba, mim, share, the same level, then hamza, ain, and ghain, and then the za alone, then kha, kaf, ta, and dal, then sheen, yasin, waw. And the weakest, as we have mentioned before, ha, ha, fa, fa. Now we can apply in reading these 2 surahs. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. ألم نشرح لك صدرك ووضعنا عنك وزرك الذي أنقض ظهرك ورفعنا لك ذكرك فإن مع العسر يسرا إن مع العسر يسرا فإذا فرغت فانصب وإلى ربك فارغب بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والعصر إن الإنسان لفي خسر إلا الذين آمنوا وعملوا الصالحات وتواصوا بالحق وتواصوا بالصبر. If the letter has flappiness, you have to give it time, like نشرح and العسر. If it has قلقلة, you have to say it right, like فانصب and فرغب and stopping, and also the بالصبر when the قلقلة comes in the middle of the word, and the whisper letters like والعصر. You have to hear the whisper. Moderation letters like ووضعنا. It takes a moderate time in between strength letters and flappiness letters. It can be the same, like for example نشرح ووضعنا. It has to be shorter. The moderation letter is shorter than the flappiness letter. And here the characteristics we have, if we are in the right articulation point of the letter, the characteristics will come out with no effort. But you have to make sure firstly that you are in the right articulation point. Most of the characteristics don't need any extra work, except for some like qalqala, very few actually. Mostly the characteristics only need you to be in the right articulation point, and you have to study, restudy, and always make sure that you are applying what you have learned so far. Now we came to the questions. Which is the strongest Arabic letter? Due to what? Secondly, how many weak ones? We mean weak characteristics. 3. How do we set the letters to be strong or weak? Yani depending on what? 4. Give examples for 2 strong letters and 2 weak ones. We need examples and with mentioning the characteristics of each. The last question, please read, please. Here we do mean that you have to apply what you have learned before. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. قل هو الله أحد. The lam is a moderation letter, while when you stop on the dal, it is قلقلة letter. الله الصمد. صاد whisper letter and stopping on dal with قلقلة. لم يلد ولم يولد. Of course, لم is a moderation, the meme is a moderation letter. يلد, يولد, we stop on قلقلة letters. And also the lam at the end of ولم is a moderation letter. You know, the second letter, the non-vowel letter, it is the time or the letter which we will practice and you could be able to hear the characteristics more than the voweled letters. Since if the letter is non-vowel, we do stay in its makhraj for enough time to be able to notice the characteristics which it has and apply it in the right way. So actually, this lesson is very easy, but it needs practicing, and I'm sure that you will. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.